So I have the instructions to do this, but I'm just gonna do it like by myself and see if I need them, because I'm pretty sure I know how to do it. So yeah, a good tip is try not to drop anything in the engine bay, because you will probably not get it back. After you get those off, go ahead and take off this battery terminal shit. Pick it up, pull it out, separate it from that. Take off this intake hose. Intake hose is out. Take off the top part. Take off the filter. Pretty nasty in there. It's kind of weird because this is the part of the intake. Like there's two intake holes. There's that one, and then there's this one. I don't know what that one is for, but it's gonna have to get blocked off. So you just rip this out like that, you know, just use some force, but look at this fucking resonator thing. Like, what the fuck is this? We want power, not quietness. It's retarded. So before fucking with the ECU, you want to make sure that your battery is disconnected so you don't fuck anything up. So you know, go in the trunk and undo this shit. There you go, it's disconnected now. Should be good. Hopefully you don't start a fire. And then disconnect the ECU. Honestly, I don't know how to do this, but let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so there's a little hook right there. You see me? Watch me push it in. Right there. Let's grab that, pull it out. There you go, see how it's out? Same on this side. Alright, so honestly, you had to pull it out way farther, you know, else it would have fucked your shit up. So, there you go, it should just come out. Pull it out a lot, like probably 2 inches. There you go, then you get your 10 mil, and you take out that bolt right there, and then you rip out the whole lower half of the intake box, and we'll move on to the next step. So there you guys go, it's out. Watch out for that red wire, you know, these little things actually came off on it. You're gonna have to so you're gonna have to pull it kind of hard. Just yank it out of there. Should be straight. I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean that real quick just to make it look nice. But then you're gonna have to take apart, take off this plastic piece using the T30 bit. You know, there's 3 screws, I think. Yeah. So I didn't have the proper T30 torque bits or 1/2-inch socket for this. I'm just gonna use a 14. No, 14 didn't fucking fit either. What the fuck? Or you need a 1/2-inch wrench for that. It's kind of fucked up. Oh shit! Actually, I was using the wrong side. Oh no, it still doesn't fit. So I was actually able to get him out with a 5/8 wrench. Wasn't too bad. So I'm guessing we reinstall these little rubber cap things. I don't know what they're called. If they could go in. Put them back in, and then we put in the lower half of the box. Box is in, so here's a couple tips. Obviously, I forgot to say, take the weather stripping off when you first start. Back plug the ECU, you want to leave off until you get the box in, because it goes over it, as you can see. Look, there it goes. The filter is really oily, like super oily. That shit's crazy. Oh yeah, what I forgot to do was put in that bottom intake tube. That weird ass one. This one. I don't want to put it back in, but I'll put it back in just for now. Yeah, I'll come back when we actually screw everything together. Holy fuck, was that a bitch and a half. I'm never fucking doing that shit again, man. Fuck. Alright guys, so basically this shit took probably like about an hour and 10 minutes. I mean, I have experience with working on cars, but let me tell you, this shit was a fucking bitch. Like, I mean, especially because it's hot right now, but you know, regardless if it's hot, this shit's still a bitch. So here's some tips, right? Nothing fits right, it's aftermarket. You're going to have to do a lot of forcing, a lot of fucking shoving your hands in here because the engine bay is small. Like, for example, I got lucky because this tube is bigger than the intake tube, or the intake outlet, and the hose clamp actually, you know, squeeze it on there pretty good. But I don't think I had to do this because it's a pretty tight fit. But if you could see, I got a hose clamp on the bottom of the silicone tube. That shit was a fucking bitch. Probably not gonna ever take that off. See, there you go. There's the intake tube. No, the fucking hose clamp right there. That was a bitch. This shit's pretty tight. You know what I mean? That little idle shit or whatever. Emissions. This battery thing had to be forced on. Didn't fit right. The seal is all right. You can see that. It's all right. Just everything had to be forced together, trust me. But that's the deal with aftermarket shit, you know? If you guys had experience doing aftermarket stuff on cars, you know nothing fits, but honestly, it's worth it. Like, looks so much nicer. What else could I give you guys? This, I don't know what order the front intake tube is supposed to go on, but that shit was really hard to get on, shoving my hands in there and stuff. But just remember to put in all the bolts, you know, all the bolts. There's also a bolt they provide for you right there. Connector ECU. Remember to turn off your battery. I got lucky because when I dropped tools down there, it fell to the floor, which was good. So basically, stock intake tube you're not going to use. Not going to use that, not going to use the top part. That's for the firewall, not going to use that. But I suggest that you keep everything in case you have to go back to stock if you want to sell it. They gave you these screws that I didn't use for the firewall right there, but I used the stock black ones. They seem to work fine. And one other comment that I have to make is that this filter came really, really oiled. Like, it was overwhelmingly oiled. I don't really like that, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave any questions. I'm down to do a walkthrough on my car. There's a couple stuff that I done to it. Just let me know if you guys want that. Thanks for watching. Leave any questions you got. Peace.